They laughed at him. They mocked him. They told him he was crazy, unrealistic, out of touch with reality. But years later, the same people who doubted him stood in line to shake his hand, to celebrate his success, to tell others, "I always knew he had it in him." That's the story of every underdog who rises. And maybe right now, that underdog is you. Maybe you feel like no one believes in your dream, no one supports your vision, and no one understands your fire. But here's the truth. You don't need them to. You only need you. Today, I want to talk about what to do when no one believes in you, and how to turn doubt into the very fuel that builds your empire, the reality of doubt. The first thing you have to understand is this. When people don't believe in you, it's not always about you. Most of the time, it's about them. People project their own fears, their own insecurities, their own limitations onto you. If they don't believe they could do it, then of course they'll tell you that you can't. And if you're waiting for everyone else to clap for you before you start, you'll be waiting forever. Some of the greatest innovators, leaders, and creators in history had no believers in the beginning. Edison was told the light bulb was impossible. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. Every rejection, every laugh, every doubt became fuel for greatness. Your dream is yours, not theirs. The second thing you must realize is this. Your vision was given to you, not to them. People can't see what you see. They can't feel what burns inside you at night. They weren't there when you imagined the future you're building. That's why it's dangerous to let others define what's possible for you. Think about it. When the Wright brothers were building the first airplane, no one could picture humans flying. It sounded insane. But the Wright brothers didn't wait for approval. They didn't wait for permission. They went to work, and history was made. Your dream doesn't need a vote. It doesn't need mass approval. It just needs your commitment, the power of believing in yourself. When no one believes in you, you must become your own biggest believer. This doesn't mean arrogance. It means faith. Faith in the unseen. Faith in your growth. Faith that persistence pays off. Every champion you admire once had to clap for themselves in empty rooms. They had to train when no one was watching. They had to practice when no one cared. Belief is not built in the crowd. It's built in the lonely hours, when it's just you and your vision. That's where resilience is born, turning pain into fuel. Let's be honest. It hurts when people doubt you. It hurts when even friends or family dismiss your goals. But instead of letting that pain destroy you, let it drive you. Every insult can become energy. Every rejection can become motivation. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school varsity team. He used that pain to become the greatest of all time. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before Harry Potter was published. Imagine if she had quit after the third rejection, or the seventh, or the 11th. The world would never have known her magic. Pain is powerful when you turn it into purpose. Silence the noise with action. The loudest way to silence doubt is through results. You don't argue with doubters. You outwork them. You don't waste energy trying to explain your dream to small minds. You use that energy to build. Let your work speak for you. Every rep at the gym, every late night of studying, every hour of practice, every brick you lay, it all adds up. And one day, those who doubted you will have no choice but to face the evidence of your persistence. Success is the loudest clapback, the underdog advantage. Here's the secret. Being doubted is an advantage. When no one expects anything from you, you're free. Free to experiment. Free to fail. Free to learn without a spotlight on you. Being underestimated allows you to move in silence, to build your craft, to sharpen your edge. By the time the world notices, you've already become unstoppable. Underdogs often rise higher because they fight harder. And when you finally win, your victory will taste even sweeter because you earned it against all odds. Build inner validation, not outer approval. Most people spend their lives chasing approval. They want likes, applause, validation. But if you depend on others to believe in you, you'll collapse the moment they withdraw it. That's why you need to build inner validation. Remind yourself daily of your worth. Write down your goals. Visualize your future. Keep promises to yourself. Every small win, every milestone, every step forward is proof that you're capable. You don't need the world to clap for you. You need to clap for yourself. Stay patient and relentless. The world won't recognize you overnight. That's okay. Seeds take time to grow. Empires are not built in a weekend. Your job is to keep showing up brick by brick, day by day. Patience and consistency are the weapons of those who build legacies. Doubters want quick results. They don't have a stomach for the grind. But you're different. You're willing to suffer in silence, to put in the hours, to fight for years if that's what it takes. And that patience will separate you from the crowd. Stories of triumph over doubt. Think about Colonel Sanders. At the age of 65, broke, rejected over 1,000 times, he finally got someone to believe in his chicken recipe. Today, KFC is a global empire. Or think about Elon Musk. When he invested his last dollars into SpaceX and Tesla, experts called him a fool. They laughed at the idea of electric cars and rockets. Now, he's reshaped entire industries. The lesson is clear. People may not believe in you today, but if you refuse to quit, one day they'll have no choice. So, what do you do when no one believes in you? You keep going. You keep building. You keep showing up when no one's watching. You turn their doubt into fuel, their laughter into motivation, their rejection into resilience. Because one day, the same people who doubted you will point at your success and say, "I always knew." But you'll know the truth. You'll know that you believed when no one else did. And that belief, that unshakable, relentless, unstoppable belief, will be the reason you win. Remember this. You don't need them to believe in you. You only need you. Now, go build your empire.